Hello, welcome to another Somerset Real Ale review. I've got here today from the Wadworth brewery. It's their Henry's IPA. Once again, looking forward to this this beer. They're not that far away from me. They're over in Wiltshire, Wadworth breweries. Now they're 6X, which is their sort of leading beer, their best, if you like. That is a fantastic beer. I really do like that, but I've never had this one, so I'm really looking forward to it. The only trouble is with it, the date is the 31st of May 2012. Is the best before date, sorry, and it's actually March at the moment. Hopefully it hasn't lost any of its flavouring, but no, really looking forward to it. It's the 3.6% ABV. And it's in a brown 500ml bottle with just a plain gold crown on the top there. Anyway, let's pop it open. Oh, lovely. Nice smoke on the opening. I'm gonna zoom you out a bit because just realised keep chopping the top of my head off. Right. Here's the pour then. Gosh, still smoking already. Fantastic. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at that. That's a fantastic looking glass of beer. Quite clear. I don't think it is a bottle conditioned beer. 2 finger, just off white, nice foamy head. And the beer itself is sort of orangey golden, maybe copper. Yeah. Look at that head lacing, sticking to the side of the glass. Fantastic. Let me get the nose in. Oh, now that it's one of those beers that really smells like a brewery or like a pub. With one of those old wooden floors, and you walk in there sort of early on before it's got busy, and you can really smell that lovely pub smell. And that's what this smells like. I've got to say, this is one of the nicest smelling beers. It just smells really, I know it's a bit of a cliche, I suppose, not cliche, I don't know the word really, but it just smells beery. It's like, I think I'm getting sort of orangey, sort of zesty. It's just fresh and lovely. Yeah, definitely getting a nice zesty. I mean, I've just been able to see Fred at West Country Ales, and I've just been talking about beer for about an hour, and you know, it's just nice to actually get home and I can have a pint. So I'm a little overwhelmed, but that smells absolutely fantastic. So I forgot to mention the carbonation. There's a fair bit of carbonate. No, I say a fair bit, a little bit of carbonation in there, which looks nice. Anyway, I'm going to dig in because I can't wait any longer. Cheers. Very refreshing. You get a subtle zesty taste on it, a little bit of bitterness. And a slight gassy carbonation. At only 3.6%, it's not, no, I'll leave the bottle up there so you can see it. Not the most powerful beer in the world. So session wise, you'd be fine with it. It's a really nice beer, but it's very inoffensive. There's nothing really outstanding about it apart from the actual smell is gorgeous. The smell is I think is worth the drink, but I'm not seeing the smells better than the actual flavour from it. The aroma's better, but I wonder whether it has lost some of its flavour, because it doesn't taste really IPA-ish to me. You know, really powerful. Not in an American IPA way. I wouldn't expect it to be like that. But I think it perhaps had a bit more flavour. Still a very nice beer though. But it's like a session ale. You know, it's a good one for sessioning. I could quite happily sit there and drink, you know, 4 or 5 pints of that quite happily, and I'd enjoy them. But it wouldn't really push my my taste. You know, it's just a nice sort of switch off beer. You know, one of these beers you can just sit down, don't have to really worry about, you know, pulling the flavours out of it. You can just sit down and just drink it and relax, and that is one of these beers, and it does it very well. Let's pour the rest in. I'm pretty sure it isn't bottle conditioned. Soon find out. No. Henry's Original IPA, 3.6% ABV, founded in Devizes, 1875. Lovely fact about this brewery, they still use the Shire horses to deliver the beer locally, and I see them quite a lot. It's fantastic to see, you know, they're still working for a living, the old horses. Anyway, light, refreshing and sessionable, Henry's Original is our local bitter, named after our founder Henry Wadworth. Extremely popular in and around Devizes. Yeah, I think the description does match what it tastes like, and it is light, refreshing and sessionable. That is, in a nutshell, that is. In which case, if that's the way they designed it, then they've done a good job, and it is fantastic. I think it's sort of on a par with your Doom Bar, you know, from Sharps. That sort of thing. It's very inoffensive. Anyway, Wadworth & Co Limited, Northgate Brewery, Devizes, Wiltshire. www.wadworth.co.uk. Contains barley malt. The Cask Ale Club. Not sure what that is. The www.thecascaleclub.com. Might have a look at that later. Don't know that. But yeah, I mean that's a really good session ale. That I'd be quite happy if I found that in a pub in Devizes, and which there is. Well, I'm sure there's plenty. There is plenty, and session that all night. I'd be very happy. I think for a session beer, this is for a session beer, mine. I think that's going to get a 7.5 out of 10, which is a good rating. I think that's a very good beer. That sessionability wise, I'd be quite happy to have some more of that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Love to see your comments in the comments box, and cheers.